Hello and welcome to Piece of English. Piece of English is an English podcast to help you enhance your English level. Today we talk about an idiom or expression. Uh, Actually, from time to time, you will find us or you will find me talking about expressions. So today's expression is beat around the bush. What does it mean to beat around the bush? Do you have an idea? To beat around the bush is, for example, I need to borrow some money from someone. So I start saying, I was thinking of um, um, borrow some blah, blah. I just start making longer sentences instead of saying, I need some money or I need to borrow some money from you. I start saying, I was thinking, you start making longer sentences. You start not talking direct. No, you start taking U-turns in your talk. Go left, go right, go left, go right. And then to reach your goal in talking, you just take longer time. It's not only when you need to ask someone to do something for you. It's not only when you ask someone to do you a favor, like to ask someone for money. It can also be when you are lying, when you are not telling the truth. So you also start beating around the bush. So, did you eat my apple that was in the fridge? Oh, what apple? The apple that I put in the fridge. Oh, did you put it for yourself? Yeah, I did. Hmm. So you see, you just start um not talking direct, not speaking direct about the apple. No, you start talking about everything but the apple. Why? Because you are lying. You are not telling the truth. You are actually the one who ate the apple, but you don't want to say so. So this is beating around the bush. We can use it when or not we actually, people use it when they lie, when they maybe ask someone to do them a favor. Maybe when we want to hide something, we don't want people to know this thing, so we also start beating around the bush. If it's a personal or a private thing people are asking you about, so you start kind of beating around the bush. You don't get to the goal direct. No, you talk about everything but the goal. You talk about everything but the answer people want you to say. This is actually beating around the bush. I just want you to know that most probably beating around the bush is used with negative meaning sentences. So when I say someone is just beating around the bush, usually it doesn't mean that he's doing a good thing. No, it means that he is just messing around with me, just trying to deceive me, not telling me the truth, like this. So it has the negative image. It doesn't have the positive image. And actually, you can just replace it by direct speaking or direct talking. Just say the truth or the direct goal of your speech. Just get to the point instead of wasting time beating around the bush or saying things that are not related to the topic, not related to the goal of the speech. So, which do you prefer? Which style of talking is yours? Beating around the bush or not getting to the direct goal of the speaking or to speak directly? I think actually that it depends on the speech itself because sometimes you need to have some introductions before you talk. For example, there are some things you cannot say directly. Like, for example, if you are delivering bad news or something like this. But again, if you make an introduction here before delivering a bad news or bad news, This is not beating around the bush. This is just getting the attention of the person that there is something bad I'm about to say. I just need you to be attentive to this fact that I am going to tell you something bad. So here you are, get ready and. So you are just preparing the person to receive the bad news. You are not beating around the bush. It's somehow sensitive of you. Um, you are being a good person. You are empathizing with this, um, with the person you are delivering the bad news to. So, yep, it doesn't have to be like beating around the bush because, as I say, beating around the bush again is or has the negative meaning of an expression if I say it about a person. Okay, I hope it wasn't difficult, and thank you for listening.